Hello, greetings, Game Master 127. Welcome back to another episode of Helping the Noble Knight. So, last time we talked about, we had the new card that was once again coming out in the structure deck, is a Flame Noble Knight Roland. And so, just to catch everybody up on this real quick, because it's kind of important, because I'll be kind of going back between a couple of cards here, is it's a quick effect. I can target one face-up monster I control, equip this card from your hand to the target's equip spell, then make it gain 500 attack. During the end phase, if the card's in your graveyard because it was sent there this turn, you can add one fire monster or one equip spell from your deck to your hand. You can only use one of them once per turn, so it's fine. So the next card we're going to talk about is another Noble Knight, direct Noble Knight support card. But again, it's in a weird thing. So again, I've kind of said that Roland is probably at least two of. So the next card we have here is Flame Noble Knight Renaud. I'm pretty sure you would just say it's Renaud. So, what Renaud does, let's get this into view here. So, Renaud does, he is a fire level 1 warrior monster with 500 attack, 200 defense. Once again, coming out in the structure deck. If you control a fire warrior monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. So, that includes Roland, Phoenix, if you want to put in like some kind of like fire warrior engine, like Balan Boxers or something. I don't know, I'm just saying. That sort of thing. If you do it, just treat it as a tuner. It's interesting that it's a tuner because now it actually works for needle fiber because it needs a tuner, I believe. I'm pretty sure needle fiber needs a tuner for you to link it. So that kind of makes it interesting. You can only special summon one of them once per turn this way, which is fine. So that means you can't special summon two, which is fine. If this card is special summon, you can target one of your fire warrior monsters or equip skills that is banished or in your graveyard. Interesting it is that way because, and then except for himself and add to your hand, banished. Man, why would your equip spells be banished? Oh wait, you can banish one equip spell from your field or graveyard, special summon this card from your hand. At the start of the damage step, if this card attacks you, equip one other face-up monster on the field to this card to make it gain 500 attack, max 1. When an effect monster is activated, quick effect, you can send one face-up card you control to the graveyard to negate the activation if you do destroy that card. So, God Phoenix Gearfree. Interesting card. So, these three all kind of work together. Because banish one equip spell, who also counts as an equip spell? Roland. Because you make it as an equip. So you can send him from hand. You can give him a target. And then also banish one equip spell. Now normally, when I was talking about Roland, it's like, oh, you know what the big problem is to add one equip spell from deck to hand. That's fine, but I already have searchers. So, through Heritage and among all the other Noble Knights. So this is fine because now I can search for Phoenix. So that's okay. When you have just the add one fire monster, it kind of limits between himself, Renaud, and Phoenix. Phoenix would instead probably be a 2 of. Renaud's probably going to be a 2 of because he's going to be your what's that card called? Burial from Different Dimension. The one where it gets you your banished cards back. He's going to be the one to do it, and all you have to do is just special summon by controlling a fire. So Phoenix, you can technically even do Roland. This is where, again, these kind of two get really complementary with each other. You can, not saying you would, you can normal summon Roland, and then special Renaud, and then that's an easy link 2 right there for Sold. So, it's really interesting that they put it this way. Also, it's a tuner, so if there was anything that you want to do with tuners, because again, the one thing that these guys have going for them is even though they have Noble Knight in the name, they're not exclusively lumped themselves into the Noble Knight archetype. The only one other being is Midrar. Midrar doesn't limit himself, but like Brothers limits, Custoden limits, Ivan limits, to make sure that you only do Noble Knights. The fact that these aren't is kind of leaning towards you really want to get into this guy about as fast as possible. It's also interesting because of if it's special, you can target one of your fire monsters that was banished. It makes it interesting because then if they manage to DD Crow or call a Phoenix, a Roland, or a Renaud, except for him, but from between Roland or Phoenix, you can get it back with Renaud. It's amazing that way. So it's just like, oh, I love it. I love it. I love these support cards. I know it's just 2 so far. And I know there's also, I think it's Gear Breed or something like that, where if you can put a card at the bottom of the deck to draw a card. You know, like I think it's in you can put in a cliff spell at the bottom or something. And it's like, yes, draw card. That's what, you know, kind of normally they have searchability, but like be able to draw. You know, you just have brothers for like the draw too. Again, I don't like how they're weak because again, you really don't have a lot of going stuff for it. But the other nice thing too is that at least with Gearfried, you know, it just says send 1 equip spell that you control. It doesn't have to be to him, so you can keep him at 35 the whole time. It's kind of hard because it's also still a once per turn. If it was simply, it's like, oh, you can just have a whole bunch of equip sets. 4 negates. You did it with Noble Knights, like a 4 negate Noble Knight. That'd be so unbelievably broken. But it's not, and I definitely understand why. So, yeah, I really do like, sort of, now that Renaud's come out, especially now I have another special summon to go into, like, Assault, which I still think they kind of need another Link. So there's a part of me that really hopes that if the structure deck comes out with Link, that there'd be something more Fire and, like, Noble Knight Link material, maybe, that we kind of could, you know, do like a Fire version of, like, a Soul, like a 3 or a 1 or something. Be like, oh, okay, you know, that could get really interesting. For right now, just between these two, again, it doesn't solve the Noble Knight problem entirely, but it's a step in the right direction, and I like where it's going. So, yeah. So I think that's going to be it for me, ladies and gentlemen. Flame Noble Knight Renaud. I like it. It's just now the only thing that sucks. Is like, originally I was just going to have it where it's just like, oh, 2 Roland and then 1 Gearfried. Now I need like 6 cards out of my deck to make this work. If I wanted to make sure that the engine like completely works between Renaud, Roland, and God Phoenix, just like, oh boy, it's gonna get interesting. It's gonna get interesting to say the least. So I'm really excited when the structure deck comes out. I'm really excited when the structure deck comes out. I'm gonna have to at least get 2, probably 3, just so I would just have everything for it. But like, oh man, I really hope they come like a nice rarity too. If not, I'm fine with it. But like, I like where this is going, guys. So that's gonna be it for this episode of Helping the Noble Knights Flame Noble Knight Renaud. Interesting. I like it. So that's gonna be it for me, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys want to see more of these card discussions, make sure you let me know down in the comments below. Make sure you guys let me know what you think of Flame Noble Knight Renaud. Is this the card that's going to help the Noble Knights? Is it not really tailored towards them? It really isn't, because it's to help promote the structure deck. Really, it's just to sell this fool. They're like, listen, these guys, they may have Noble Knight in the name, but like, translation, who cares? It's mainly for this guy. This is what it's really all about. You know, the effects, you know, stuff to make it work. That's what these 2 are for. They're Noble Knight. I don't like it because you can search these guys, but it's for him. If this said Noble Knight God Phoenix Gearfried, if this wasn't a Gearfried card and it was a Noble Knight, it'd be so great. But what are you gonna do? So, see you guys in the next one. God bless and have a good one. And I'll see you later. Goodbye.